It's the FAJR breeze, it's the moment of learning, it's the aura of awakening. Come all in about Allah, oh oh oh, come all in about Allah, oh oh oh, come all in about Allah, oh oh oh, come all in about Allah, oh oh oh.
In the name of Allah, the most beneficent, the most merciful, welcome to today's episode on Battles and Blossoms on FAJR Breeze, and I am your host, Bushra Olagunju-Matemilola. With me today we have FAJR Badru. Welcome to today's episode. If you are someone that has started this Ramadan with your mental health jiggling between being okay and not sure of what exactly you are battling with, please come forward. This episode is strictly for you. And that's because FAJR, this morning we want to discuss with our people, what are those compromises that we are making on a regular basis without us realizing that we are losing ourselves?
Okay, actually, compromise within the context of Islam is not bad. Making certain compromises are not bad. But there are some compromises that are not allowed. You can't make compromises when it comes to religious issues like ibadah. You can't decide to change your daily salawats, reduce the numbers if you are not a traveler and all that. But there are some compromises that we are still allowed to make, even within the Sirah, in the Sirah of Islam. The Prophet ﷺ, during the battle of the Treaty of Hudaybiyah, made some compromises with non-Muslims, which eventually led to a truce of like 10 years and eventually helped the Muslim Ummah. There are certain things that we are allowed within the palaces of Islam that we can still do. Things like you're visiting someone, maybe you have parents that are Christian and you are a Muslim. You can still visit them, you can still give them things, you can still share lovely times with them, you can still hang out with them, you can have to do lovely, beautiful things with them that will not directly or even indirectly infringe on your rights as a Muslim and will not affect your relationship with Allah. At some other times, you have colleagues at work that have events that they are doing, probably naming ceremonies, weddings, convocation, matriculation events, and some other events. You can attend those gatherings and you won't have any issues. However, when you start making compromises like choosing the kind of dress you wear to a particular event, or you are choosing the kind of people you tell certain things to, because you know, we all have people that, when you tell them certain things, they will correct you. They will tell you are doing this thing in the wrong way. They will tell you this is the right way to go about it. And you start choosing those kinds of people that, okay, no, let me tell this person because I know this person will be on my side. This person won't caution me. This person won't rebuke me. This person won't tell me I'm doing it the wrong way. And you start telling them some of those things that you know within yourself that these things are wrong. Then you're making those compromises, you're getting them all wrong. Or you have a financial transaction with someone and you know that within the context of Islam always encourages that you maintain balance. You adjust in your transactions, you don't undermeasure, you don't overmeasure. If you're overmeasuring, it's even better than you undermeasuring. You don't give people things that are raw, that are not the quality they have actually paid for. You don't make compromises in things like that. If you have a business transaction with someone, Islam says that you should have it written so that there won't be conflict of interest, there won't be what Yoruba will say, there won't be all those things. If you go against those principles by not writing it down or not having any evidence or not having any records, you're making those compromises. Eventually, if the person now, for one reason or the other, falls into dementia, can't remember, or there are several other things that happen, or the person passed on and there's no record to that effect, you know that. And it's an amount that you can't just let go. Even if you are going to give them a part of it, you would voluntarily leave that part, not like you are forced.
Even somebody that didn't know about it will pay. Because
so some of those compromises might just be part of it. And then there are times when you find people say maybe because they're looking for maybe customers or they're trying to meet up a certain target or something, they will go to places that are obscene or places that are not just it. Recently, a friend of mine was talking about getting some contracts and then they had to go to clubs to meet clients, and those clients are the ones that usually have the money. They come to those clubs in the night to while away time and all that. you really cannot make such compromise, because by the time you get to that club, you never can tell what more compromise you are going to make.
Exactly.
Is the person going to offer you a drink?
Exactly.
Are you going to be able to ask, what kind of drink you are giving me? Is it single strength? Is it double strength? Is it something I can take? Is it halal? Are you going to be able to ask for just water? Will you be able to ask for juice? Do they sell such things at such clubs? And then you go into deeper
into it,
and it becomes a problem simply just because of one thing, which is just meeting a potential customer, and eventually, lo and behold, you might
not even get the customer.
Will not get that customer.
Exactly.
So
wow.
that might just be it. So sometimes we need to just juggle between those compromises. Let's look at them holistically. Be sure that these things, are they within the palace of what is allowed when it comes to Islam, or are they outside? And then you'll be able to make informed decisions.
Thank you very much for that. Very quickly, I would like you to help in very few seconds. Help me explain, especially for people that are battling health challenges. And this is the month of Ramadan. They really want to do their best to ensure that they carry out all the acts of ibadah that they can. What one advice will they give? I mean, that is them putting themselves in that tough situation to ensure that they earn reward maximally. What one advice will you give to them?
Elsewise?
Yes.
Okay. Make informed decision. That's that advice. Because most times, the decision we make about our health are the things you hear from people. Someone said this, someone said that. They might not be the exact thing that you're supposed to do. Talk to trusted person, talk to professionals, run normal tests, do the regular checkups that you're meant to do, and make an informed decision about your health.
Thank you very much. Make an informed decision about your health. As much as you want to ensure that you maximize this period of Ramadan, it is important that you know that if you put your life on the line, eventually you lose it because you have not taken informed decision, and of course you are doing wrong by yourself. If you have enjoyed this episode on Battles and Blossoms on FAJR Breeze, join us again for another interesting episode. This is not our best episode yet, and so please, when we grace your screen next, ensure you are always around. I've been your host, Olagunju-Matemilola. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
It's the FAJR breeze, it's the moment of learning, it's the aura of awakening. Come on in about Allah, oh oh oh, come on in about Allah, oh oh, come on in about Allah, oh oh oh, come on in about Allah, oh oh oh.